Okay, everyone, we are ready to put the sending unit in along with the new pump. I'm just going to put the little rubber on there and go find my unit. And here goes. Okay, you want to make sure that little gasket stays in its place and these little hoses are right in the sinking way. Yep. Okay, we're still in place. I'm going to ease that down. It's not going. Only thing about that new gasket, it's not going to want to set down in there good. I'm not liking this. I don't know what's going on. I think that's it. You can feel it fall in place. It's got little clips here and back there that lets you know you're there. But anytime you get that new one, it is a little tricky. Okay, we're going to fish this and under all of that. You know, if I'd done this beforehand, it wouldn't have been so stinking hard, would it? Nah, nope. Okay, but we can make it work. Let's raise all of this up. Oh, well, I should have already done that. Oh, well. Anyways, we live and learn, I reckon, or at least that's what my dad used to say. But and he also told me one time that, son, you just ain't never going to learn. That might be the case. Might be the case. Okay, let's make sure them starts. You might need to put a little down pressure on them. I tell you, it's tight fit in here for a size fella like me. Let's make sure all of these are started, which I don't know. That ain't gonna be easy done. But let me find the hammer. Didn't mean to bust eardrums. I'm just gonna pat this and see if it goes. Yeah, I think we in that one. And when that one, I can't really tell. Can you see it in there? I think we're good. We're going down the road and everything decides to not work no more. We will know that we didn't get it in there. And you just go to the stop right here, and then you should be good. Should be sealed off good. I have to get it in a few different places. Uh-oh. There goes my light. Okay, now we got the sending unit in along with the fuel pump. I'm going to hook the hoses up, and then we're going to make sure the ground is good and clear. Everything hooks up real well. So that's the next step here. I think I've got a light fixing to go out on me. I done knocked it off. That is the return that I'm hooking up right now. This one right here with no clamps, that's just a little breather pipe that lets it breathe along with this one here too. Don't know why we needed both, but we got it. Which is about 32 miles too long. Yep, gonna have to cut that off a little. Yeah, I like moving this stuff around and keep moving it around. It's real good on no telling what else somewhere else. By the way, on these tanks, they are actually two different ones. One is a 13 gallon and one's a 20. The 20 being the most common one. So just keep that in mind. I kind of thought this might be a 13. because it's a two-wheel drive, short wheelbase. I would think the 20 would be more for the long beds or extended cabs, but that's not so. This is a 20-gallon tank, not the 13. I done found that out. Yep. Done got the wrong part and had to take her back. But anyway, just make sure what gallon your tank is. So being as you can't see the wires back this way, I'm going to go ahead and wire them up. As I said earlier, just make sure your connections are clean, especially the ground. It's on the rail. Make sure it's good and shiny. And some people put even like an electrical contact grease or whatever you call it. But I don't have any, so just make sure the connections are good and clean. Okay, I've got it all hooked up here, and I'm just going to ease the camera down. Here's that little ground that I was talking about. Just make sure it's good and shiny. As you hook it up, make sure all your hoses are not in a kink or anything such as that. Make sure this is all in its place and good and tight. So we look good. So what we're going to do now, we're going to see if this thing will start up. What I'm going to do is turn the fuel pump on and off a few times just to give it. Now that the beep stopped, let me explain myself. What we're going to do, I'm going to turn the switch on a time or two and let the pump prime itself. About 3 times, and it's showing that we got like a little over a half a tank. One more time. Okay, everything seems to check out. It ran good. Don't seem to be no leaks at any of the connections. So we call it good. And now we will get this bed slid back up here and take it out and drive it and see what happens. Okay, we're finally about to get this project done, about to get her buttoned up here. And all I like is the wiring and the tightening the bed down. I've already got it up. That was a pistol to get up there because this is a one-man corporation, and well, we just have to do the best we can do. You know, sometimes they seem like there is no way, and but there always is a way if you just know how to work things, and you know it will happen. Just hang in there. But now we're to tighten the bed down. I've got it lined up the best it can be lined up. The holes in it was, well, it's pretty well what it is, but I could have wallered the hose and got it just a little better. But it's back where it was, where factory had it, so I was fine with it then. We will run with it. But the only thing, you want to be careful with these bolts. You don't want to strip them, wring them off, because it is enclosed up into the frame, and it is, oh, it's something to get them tightened. I've had to re-drill, weld different things. Heck, I welded them on. But you don't want to strip them. You want to be careful with them. So I would recommend ratcheting them, such as something like, just take your ratchet. That way you got the feel of it. You know, you probably don't want to air wrench them or any kind of those battery ones or the air ones. They have a lot of pressure on them, and you could strip them, ring them. And so that's one thing that you don't want to do is to do that right there. But I'm going to get these tightened up here and go with it. So just remember to just ratchet them and don't use our wrench or anything. And I think you'll be fine. Okay, we got the sender unit and fuel pump in the truck completed. The bed is now on. It lines up pretty good as it ever did. So we got her all buttoned up. She runs out good. So we are good to go. Have a good one.